Alright, what is going on, guys? Starting the video a little late in the day, but kind of early. Generally, I do videos, I start them on Monday mornings, and then I'll go till at least Tuesday, sometimes further on depending. I'm working today, being Monday, so my weekend actually doesn't start till tomorrow. So I'm on lunch right now. Supposed to be looking at the Jeep. I think I already figured out the issue. I'll show you that in a minute. So the other day, Amanda and the boys are out shopping, and I get a phone call. I'm home working. Says, hey, the Jeep won't start. It has no power. I had used the key to unlock the car. So she was out with her dad and her brother. I'm actually about to go on my break. I was actually about to go on my lunch. So I shot my manager a message real quick, said, hey, I might be a little bit longer, this is what's going on. And then her dad wiggled a wire and power came on, so they started the Jeep, drove home. Today, coming home from work, Amanda said that it smelled kind of like something was burning. Didn't think it was her, thought she was just passing by something that might be burning. I opened the front door for her and I can smell it. Well, looking at it, you can see the issue right there. Yeah. So that wire's got hot. Her dad wiggled this wire, allegedly. And taking the ratchet, it is pretty loose. Now, I had already given about a half tighten before I started the video. Getting so hot, these cameras are overheating. That's cool. Yeah, so obviously this wire here is a little burnt up. I know the light's not ideal for this right now. This is to a light bar. All this wiring is to a light bar. That is terrible. Some TikTok shop light bar. It's right down in there. I don't know if y'all can see it. You guys can probably kind of see it there. It's not bright at all. So, I think oil over that thing? That's not good. So, tighten that wire. Ooh, stay. Tighten that wire up. Probably gonna remove all that light bar stuff, but I can't do that right now. It appears that I got fluid leaking all over my smoker. That's cool. Yeah, so that's that. I'm probably not doing no mechanic stuff this week. I think I'm gonna go fishing. I'd really like to go fishing. Really hot though, so I gotta find time to go fishing. That's a lie. I gotta work on my brother's car. If he brings that over, we're gonna be doing some mechanic stuff. If I gotta go there, I probably won't bring cameras. Yeah, I gotta go back to work now. And this garage is a mess. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to work. I will see y'all whenever I figure out what I'm doing the rest of the week. Alright, well it's like 10:30 at night. I messed up when I got off work. I fell asleep. I took a nap. So did Amanda. She's actually still asleep though, thankfully. 'Cause she's gotta work tomorrow. I don't. Now I am trying to fix my sleep schedule, but that's clearly not happening right now, so I tried. It just didn't work. But when I woke up, I just kept thinking about the Jeep. Something's just not sitting right, saying, yep, it'll probably be okay, and not actually test driving it and checking it and stuff, especially with what's going on with it. Fuse box. And if it ends up having issues, then we'll figure out what those freaking issues are. Either way, though, I think I'm gonna take that light bar out. I was talking to a man about it, she said, and I agree, it's not bright enough to be there anyway, so ain't no point in keeping it there, so I think either way I'm gonna take that out. Either way, I gotta fix that wire that's connected to the that fuse box from that because it's pretty fried and pretty bad. So yeah, I think we're gonna go drive it and see how it does, and go from there. So all I've got with me, tool-wise, is the ratchet and the socket. I need to disconnect that cable. It's getting hot. Hopefully I won't need to do that. I don't smell nothing yet, so that's a good sign. She said that she was able to smell it inside, though it was a burning smell, so I don't imagine that would be instant. But yeah, I'm gonna take it easy, and then if it starts to seem like it's actually doing decent, I'll go get food. Alright, so we got back. I already checked it here. It's not hot. Like, I can touch it and grab it. Nothing in here. I mean, these are warm, but like here, where we were worried about, is not. It's not warm. Like, nothing that was burning is hot. So I think we got it. Still gonna go through and remove that light bar, I think, because she randomly will turn it on and not realize it when she's driving or getting out of the car or whatever. So still gonna do that, but I think we're good. What I'm thinking here that I'm gonna do, I don't know. So I don't know for sure that I'm gonna take everything out right now, mainly because I don't want to crawl on the ground right now and undo the excuse you. Well, that's the first time that's ever died. I also think I've never charged it except for once, but good to know that it dies. Anyway, what I think I'm going to do is just unhook the power cable, remove the power wire completely, and the ground since they're one wire, well, like, connected, and leave everything for now. Maybe. I might clean up the interior a little bit. I don't want wires dragging, but I'm mainly just trying to disconnect all power to it right now. And then later I might go through and take out the light. Depending on how I feel. Maybe I'll just do it all now, depending on how it goes. Right now my priority though is just unhooking the power and getting the power and ground out of there completely so that it can't wiggle around and hit something. I was gonna bring you along, but my light just died, so guess I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, well that's all done. I was gonna show you how bad those lights are, but I don't even think it's gonna pick up with the camera right now. That's how bad it is. It would probably pick it up, but just the GoPro does so bad with low light to begin with that it wouldn't be accurate. They're not horrible, but they're not better than your driving lights. Like, they'd be a good replacement for like regular low beam lights for driving, and I think they'd be really good like on the side of something or on the back as like a scene light or like a camping light or something, but that's about it. It's not good for a front-facing light. So yeah, I got everything completely unwired. I left the switch in the car wired up through the end of the engine bay. I just tied it all off and made sure the connection or like the wires weren't protruding, so in case it does hit something, it won't short. So yeah, it's all good. It's all back together. Also, speaking of lights, this is the light I've been using. This is the Streamlight Wedge. Super nice light, really bright, but doesn't have a good throw distance. In the garage is kind of a bad example. The problem with it though is that it's such a bright light, even on its regular low mode, that in certain situations, more often than not actually, you can't see what you're looking at because it's so bright. So I'm thinking I might go back to my Streamlight ProAx or ProTac 2XL. About the same design. So the wedge is a little bit longer, but this one's also a round one, so it's flat and not, so it's round and not flat like the wedge is. This one's nice though because I do have a low mode, and then I have a high mode, and then I can set it to low only, high only. I can add a strobe to it. I think it's only high strobe, low strobes. There's a couple different designs I can do with this. And this is an old light. I used to carry this all the time. It's so old, in fact, that the tail cap button is coming off. Super nice light, but the thing I like about it is this dual clip. So I can use this smaller clip here in my pocket, and this bigger one, if I need it, like I actually did today, use it as a hat clip or a headlamp. There we go. So thinking I'm going to charge this guy back up. This one's been living in the truck for a while. I think I'm going to charge this back up and carry this for a day or two. It's got a rechargeable 18650 battery. Unfortunately, it recharges with micro USB, not Type C like this one does. But I think I'm going to run this for a little while, see if I like it. If I do, great, I'll stick with it. If not, no harm, no foul. I'll go back to this one. That was the only spot I was able to get it with that skid plate there. Alright, so as mentioned, my brother is finally here. I haven't done anything else with my Durango, but we're going to work on his. He actually just put exhaust on it. I want to check it out. He says it's a tiny glass pack.
Did you put it on the shackle?
Oh yeah, you got nothing there. Hey, you even put an exhaust tip.
Yeah.
Look at you being responsible. I didn't do that with mine.
I was getting that one anyway, so we figured put it on because we might as well.
I would have just put like a down pipe. That's what I would if I did the truck. Anyway, when I did my lift, I just did it on the frame rail.
Okay.
But I was jacking yours up off that shackle hitch, yeah, because you have that skid plate right there. So if you can get it on the frame rail, great, but... And I wasn't going to test the integral, the strength of that skid plate, since that's a fuel tank.
Yeah.
Figured it was probably meant to do some skidding, but not much
Lifting.
vehicle supporting, yeah. Although, if you do piss gas everywhere, let me know, because my pressure washer needs gas.
I want to go to another gas pissing car.
Oh, that's right. Your old one did that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm making him jack up his own car right now because I don't want to do it. And that's the side that sucks to do. So, yeah, we're checking that up, and then we're just going to do a... It's just a torsion, I'm sorry, a shackle, yeah, lift. So essentially, and these are super easy on these Durangos. You can go and get this kit. Did you order this, or did you go to AutoZone?
I ordered it.
Okay.
I think they had it at bars.
Yeah, so I know our AutoZone here has this exact kit. FH204654. That is the kit that you would need to do a lift on the Durango. Let me get this opened up and I will show you the difference. Oh wait, it is open. Cool. So, essentially, what you have here is you have this tiny shackle right here, and this guy will go up in and replace that. So, I'll show you on mine because it's already done. In the end, it would look like this. So you can see this from the side, which is how you know that's the kind of lift someone did on their Durango. But that's essentially how it would look. There's a couple other things you gotta do with it. Like yeah, I have the washers. He already got some. So once that is all... I didn't look. I heard something rattle around in there.
Should be those then.
Yeah, they're in there.
So I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I will show you more of the process once we get this thing up off the ground. So if you have a hitch, obviously you're gonna have to take that off because on the driver's side in particular, there's just not room. This hitch is different than mine is, I think, but it's 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 here. Maybe mine was the same. I don't know. Should be 4 bolts regardless. And then here's our old shackle. It's literally 2 bolts. One here and the other one's there. I don't know which is which though, because they're all scattered now. That's cool. No, this one. Come back. Oh wait, no, those aren't those. Those are yeah, those are for the thing. So this one here is gonna be the lower one. It'll go through here. And then oh yeah. This one here is gonna go all the way up here at the top. Now we need spacers. And for spacers, we're using washers. I don't know what size these are. They are M12 by 37s. And you want, I believe, 4 on each side. 3 or 4.
I think it was 4.
I will update you when I get that shimmed up. Alright, so driver's side's done. Quick note, M by 37, the washers are a hair too small. We had to bore them out, just get the size bigger. Yeah, and Zach just got those on there. Did you get, oh no, you lose 2 of them?
Yeah.
Alright, so we lost 2 washers. Oh, hey, here's one.
Yep. Keep going that way.
It's right here by your tire. Huh?
I'm just blind, apparently.
That's okay. That's why you have glasses.
Yeah.
Apparently, was that an appointment you had today? Was your eye appointment?
Passport.
Huh?
Passport.
Oh, passport. Where are you going?
Spain and Portugal.
What?
Senior trip.
Oh, that's a fancy senior trip.
It's the expensive senior trip.
I believe it.
And you're doing an overnight to Santa Monica and $6.
That's cool.
That one is $275.
Well, that one's not cool, but the Spain and Portugal is pretty cool.
Yeah. Only 9 days.
I want to go. Can I go? You need like a chaperone or something? Anyway, Zach's getting that one in. I basically did the other side, so I'll make him do that side. That way he can say that he built it. Alright, well we got them all put back together. Really the hardest part is going to be your hitch. Even when I did it on mine, I did mine all alone except for the hitch. I took it out alone and Zach actually helped put it back up. He had to come over to grab something that day and I was like, hey, while you're here, can you help? But yeah, your hitch is going to be the hardest part. And then from here you just unbolt both sides. What I did is I undid the nut on the top and the bottom, and then I hammered out or moved out the bolt as far as I could over until I couldn't touch it anymore. And since Zach was here, we lifted up on the axle and you were able to pull it out the rest of the way. If you're doing it alone, you can probably just throw a jack under the axle or the drum or something and just barely jack it up enough to take pressure off and pull those out and then let it down. And then getting your first shackle in is gonna be the hardest part. Second shackle, Zachary did all alone. So yeah, the second one's way easier than the first one. The first one's a little difficult, but you can do it. I did mine alone. His was a little bit tougher, but definitely still could have gotten it alone. Wouldn't have been as easy. You must kind of have to row. So if you come down here and you just pull down on it back towards you, you will be able to get it. That's what I did on mine. That's what we had to do on this one to get it going. So yeah, that's all you really got to do. Probably couldn't see him. Probably too dark. Zachary just left. It is 1:30 in the morning. I am exhausted. So I'm gonna go take a shower and go to bed so that maybe I can get up somewhat early tomorrow. My day's off. My plan is to really get up early and fix my sleep schedule. That hasn't happened, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. Thank you all for watching. Maybe next video we can go fishing, but we will see you in the next one.